In the village of Katungu, at the edge of the mountains, lived a young girl named Delilah. She wasn't famous. She wasn't attractive to her peers because they considered her too poor due to her background. However, she had a secret that would mark a turning point in her family. Delilah was just 16, but she bore so much responsibility, considered too much for a girl of her age. Her mother was very sick, too weak to get out of bed most days. Delilah catered for her throughout these trying moments. The village herbal doctors said the medicine she needed was too expensive, and it had to come from far away. Delilah did so many odd jobs, ranging from cleaning, washing, carrying water, and many more, just to get groceries, beverages, and keep the fire going. One night, as she sat by her mother's side, her mother whispered, "Don't give up, Delilah. There's more to this world than meets the eye." Delilah didn't understand, but soon she would. A few weeks later, Delilah was in the forest collecting wood. She took a path she usually avoided, steep, rocky, and strange. Momentarily, something about it pulled her in. She climbed until she found a hidden cave behind vines and stone. Inside, it was dark and quiet. She wandered in the cave until a voice echoed, "Who dares disturb the mountain's heart?" She froze. Then, from a swirl of golden light, a figure appeared, a genie. Not silly or loud, but ancient, calm, and powerful. "You have found the mountain of Zahari," the genie said. "Few try, fewer are chosen." Delilah couldn't speak. The genie continued, "Deep in this mountain is a treasure, more gold than anyone has ever seen. It can be yours, but only if you pass one test." Delilah nodded. She had to try for her mother. "The test," the genie said, "is not of strength nor speed, but of strong will." In a twinkle of an eye, the mountain shifted. A golden path lit the way. At the end was a chamber, filled with treasure, coins, crowns, and gems everywhere. However, in the center of the cave lied a glass box, with one glowing red stone, pulsing like a heartbeat. Then came a voice. "Take only what you need. Take more, and you lose everything." Delilah stepped forward. Her heart pounded. She thought, "If I take just a few coins, I can save her. But if I take more, we'll never be poor again." She reached out, then she stopped. She remembered her mother's words. "There's more to this world than meet the eye." She looked at the stone. It felt like it was watching her. She took a deep breath and picked up a small coin. Dramatically, the cave began to shake, but instead of falling apart, a glowing staircase appeared. The genie smiled. "You passed," he said. "You chose wisely. This coin is not an ordinary coin." The genie led her through to the entrance of the cave because she couldn't navigate her way. At the entrance of the cave stood a healthy-looking stallion. The genie chanted some strange words, and Delilah appeared on the stallion's back. The birds hovered above Delilah, singing a triumphant song. At the bank of a river, not too far from Delilah's home, the stallion stopped and Delilah alighted from it. On getting home, Delilah gave the coin to the village healer. He gasped and was amazed. "This is ancient. It's worth a king's fortune." The coin was sold, and its proceeds was used to buy the medicine for Delilah's mother. Within few weeks, her mother began to heal. No one knew where Delilah got the coin. When people asked, she only smiled and said, "It came from a place where the heart matters more than gold." She never returned to the mountain, not because she couldn't, but because she didn't need to. Her secret wasn't just the gold. It was the choice she made and the heart behind it. Delilah's story isn't just about magic. It's about love, courage, and knowing when enough is enough. Delilah's secret. What would you choose? Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who believes in the power of perseverance. See you in the next one.